What's up guys, this is NLW bringing you another Pokemon Shield Let's Play video. Before I get started, be sure to watch the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit up that notification bell, follow me on Twitter at RisingFlame2011, check out my other YouTube videos, I do have playlists, and be sure everything is shit. It does help out a lot. I just appreciate support and feedback. We're going to Wedgehurst, finally. The introduction, at least to this game, is not as painful. Because it's like, it took me like 3 or 4 episodes just to get through the beginning of the game before I actually got into the good stuff. Yeah, and that building is also important. The Pokemon Research Lab. Let's train up my Score Bunny. And here are the items. You can't miss them. I do have some Pokeballs to work with. I never figured out how to use this fishing rod, even though it doesn't make me look stupid. Yes, but for above all things sacred, I could never figure it out. Also, hi Caterpie. I never found Caterpie the first time. I wonder if I'll one-shot this thing. Oof. Rookity was on my team the last time, so I'll already have 2 of my team members already. Which is much faster than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and the Pokeball animation leaves it a little more suspenseful because it goes a little slower. Quick attack. Dude. No. Caterpie will be absolutely useless. And there's Rookity. The flying type problems will be solved. Oh, I guess I could do some raid battle, like a raid battle, like just to show you guys what they are. I should not have slayed it. I should not have slayed Rookity. I'll catch a Squirvit, I guess, but only for the Pokédex. Squirvit sucks. And is absolutely useless. The move pool for Cinderace is not the greatest. Which is why TMs and stuff will become quite nice. Yes, that's the reason why I chose Score Bunny in the first place, was because of Cinderace. Now I need to catch Rookity. No, I don't want to give it a nickname, because before you know it, it's going to be right off the team. Let's try and not slay this thing this time. I don't say the K word because I don't want to get demonetized for saying a word that I shouldn't say. Like, it's so much more suspenseful, because it's so much slower. I will be keeping Rookity for almost pretty much this entire game. because it is very tanky and 2 paralyzed heals. And we're almost done with Route 1 already. We're like already halfway through it. It's so short. I didn't do as much as I was wanting, but whatever. Oh my god, that barely did anything. There's one more starter Pokemon left. To catch in this area. There we go. Don't care about Caterpie or Squirtle, Scorbunny, and Rookity are the only 2 I care about. Because they will be on my final team when I am done. Oh, last one didn't show up. Whatever. It's not like it's that great anyway. Welcome to Wedgehurst. And this is the only time you actually have to come here. There's not really else that you do here. But this is where we'll get the Pokedex. And Yamper, which is a Corgi. My sister absolutely loves Corgis. I'm more of a cat person, but I mean, I guess there are some dogs that are kind of cute, I guess. But as I said, I'm more of a cat guy. Why do you think I like Meowscarada so much? Meowscarada is a cat. A magic cat. That also has one of the most busted moves in all of Pokemon's history, the Flower Trick. One of my absolute favorite moves ever. This game just goes right on through the introduction. Like, it just gets straight to the point. Where, as in Scarlet and Violet, it takes its really sweet time. Like, it could take you like 3 hours and you're still not done. Or maybe at least 2 hours. Another thing to talk about is I finally went back to Epic World 5. I know, shocker, it's been a long time. To do some things, like fix up the racetracks that look hideous. I've already patched up one racetrack and made it look like the exact same version on Epic World 6. And there's the Pokédex, as I mentioned. The tracks that I needed to refix were Apricot Hill, Grand Valley, Rome Circuits, Special Stage Route 5, and I have patched up one of those 4 tracks, which was Route 5. Now Route 5 looks as good as new and looks exactly like on Epic World 6. The other 3 tracks are still hideous, so and this random guy just comes up and gives you a potion. I'd rather use the Pokemon Center. I'm not wasting anything. There's also a little hidden item here. Just go back here and find a rare candy. Which you can actually get different items in the raid battles compared to Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet, you can get like mushrooms, feathers, pearls, XP candies, all that sort of stuff. At this game, you can get RMs, which is another version of a TM, but they break after one use. XP candies, but not just large candies. You can even get extra large as well, as long as with the extra small, and medium candies. You can also get like mushrooms and stuff. But the greatest part is you can get rare candy for completing some of them. And they change on a daily basis, as in they change every day in real time. So personally, I think I like the raid battling more in this game because it's also a lot harder to do. But the items you can get are just so good. We're off to a quick start with 2 team members already, with Scorbunny and Rickety. Hopefully we'll get another one in this episode, I'm not entirely sure. So we don't have a lot of money. We have 31,000. So what I'll do to start off is buy 5 of each. I can buy 154 of them. No. It's always good to have these. I won't buy any potions or revives. So that's all I'm gonna do. I could use that rare candy right now to level up Scorbunny, but I'm not going to. Not quite yet. We've kind of gotten through the introduction of this game already. Now that we got the Pokédex, we got 2 team members already, we've already been through the first route, we've got some items, we've visited Pokemon Center. There's one last little tidbit to get through here, which it's been only just 36 minutes, which is like about a third of the time, like a third of what it took for Pokemon Violet and Scarlet to get through before you finally started getting into the big stuff. And just like that, we're already on Route 2. Very quick moving game, as I said, but it's very fun and very challenging. The only Pokemon that I'm missing from like the starting from Route 1 or Route 1, either way is fine, is Meevil. Which is a little red fox, which sucks. Also, 20 Pokeballs. I can't tell you how much of an upgrade that is from Scarlet and Violet, where Nemona only gives you like 10. You get 20 from Leon. Clearly the greater champion. His team is pretty solid, though, I will say that. Much more threatening than Nemona's team, I will say. Nemona's a good champion and a good Pokemon character, but Leon has the better team, in my opinion. But no, I still do like Nemona quite a bit. She's probably my favorite from Gen 9. Let's see. Yamper. I forget what. I think it's either 16 or 17 that Scorbunny evolves. And then I believe it's 34 where he evolves into Cinderace. A crit quick attack. What the heck? And so Leon is very generous. And as they have both said to one another, Hop and Leon, they are brothers. And Hop is very destined to be a champion. But I will say he is a pretty good rival, as I have seen from many Pokemon videos of how they've rated him. Also, electric type is nice, but Yamper will not be on the final team. Where is the last one? Oh, low tab. Although that is not a good sight for me, since I have a fire type. The fact that it even knows a dark type move is pretty hilarious. I am excited for Brothership though when I do finish it. I'm getting a little more closer. I have completed every side quest in the game. So now I'm pretty much just focusing on getting to the finish of the game. Water and grass. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Send to the box. We will not need Lotad. There's the Pokedex. This is a rare. Would it be stupid of me to use a rare candy right off the bat? I'll go ahead and use a potion. Actually, get my organization, that personality in me, and put Rookity at the bottom, which is where he was the last time. And these are basically the trainer battles. Oh my god, it's a Squirvet! It's a Chipmunk! And it's not very threatening, because Scorbunny rules. You're probably going to hear me really talk about my team for pretty much a lot in this Let's Play. You're never going to hear the end of it. Don't care about Wooloo. And I love their reactions. Also 360. Chuto. Just Chuto. I don't really have much to say about it. Other than it can be quite the pain to catch in Scarlet and Violet because it's just irritating. Some of the Pokemon in that game, like the Cryogonal I had in my latest episode, was redonkulous. I'll be getting my water type probably in the next episode. And I already know what it is. Oh my god, Caterpie's already evolving. It's gonna evolve into something. A Metapod, which is really not any better, because it's trash. When you can actually find one in the wild. And I don't care. It only helps out for the Pokédex. Box. No, I want that item. Oh, Blip Bug. How wonderful of you to slide right on in. Just for me to one-shot it. Meh. That was a crit. Rickety leveled up, learns Home Claws. I will never use that. I've never been big about status attacks, status moves. Probably because I never use them. And I could, oh yeah, take to get this item. And there's the last of the starters. The very incredibly weak Nickit. Very weak. Don't care, because Nickit is absolutely trash. And for our second trainer battle of the game, oh my god. Oh my god, it's a chew hole. Also, when I mentioned about Epic World 5, I know I said I was done making new things. Well, I've decided that I'm transferring some of my stuff from 6 to 5. As in, you know, just kind of copy and paste a little bit. So, the stuff I'm bringing in from 6 to 5, which obviously still debuted in 6, I have brought in the Washington Monument, I have brought in the Cake House, the Victini statue. The other two things I will be bringing in will be the Cherry Blossoms and Silverstone. I also plan on building that Space Invaders arcade machine that I made as well. So, those will be the only things that I will be bringing to 5. Because I don't want 5 end up being the same as 6. And I also finished up my, fixed up the pirate ship a little bit, because the front end looked a bit crappy, and it didn't have, like, a plank, like a walk on the plank kind of thing, or the front. So I made it, I took the old version of it down, and built a better front end to where it doesn't look as stupid. But it's still a very meh ship, but the front end at least looks a lot better. And the sail still is fine. And the official texture pack for Epic World 5 is not going to be the realistic texture pack, because that is for Epic World 6. It is now the fantasy texture pack. Fantasy texture pack looks really good on Epic World 5. Even with all the older stuff. I forgot how some of the stuff that I put in Epic World 5 is a little, closed in, but I put the Washington Monument, the Cake House, and the Victini statue all right in front, like, next to the Daisy and Rosalina icons, the pink party car, the watchtower, so that area is a bit better. I thought about even the tree house, but I'm not going to add the tree house. So we're pretty much here. And I'll go on and heal up. Also, I really like the little sprites for each Pokemon. I think they're cool. Something that is not in Gen 9. I also really like them in Gen 5 as well. I think Gen 5 probably has my favorite sprites. As far as when you select your Pokemon. And this is the professor, by the way. A old lady, Magnolia, or Sonia was her assistant. Gen 9, there's just a lot of things that are a bit iffier than in past gens. Also, Dynamaxing is fun. You actually get to meet the professor in person. Whereas Gen 9, it's just AI. You don't really get to see the full being until the very end of the game. Which that'll be next time. We'll get to the gym challenges. Oh, and speaking of that, just like Gen 9, this game will have actual gym challenges, but they are harder to do. Some are a little bit of nuisances than others, and there are trainer battles in each of them, which is something that Gen 9 does not have. The only one that realistically has gym trainers is Iono's gym, where you, every time you do the gym challenge itself, when you find Director Clavel, you get to battle a trainer. Whereas any other gym in Gen 9, you really don't. Time for rival battle numero dos. And the rival battle music has more of a catchier theme than the one in Gen 9. I know I keep referring to Gen 9 a lot, but I'm just kind of pointing out what I like more in this game. Obviously, I think the starter choices are a little bit better, minus Sprigatito. If Sprigatito was not there, Gen 9 probably would have the worst starters possible. And I guess Skeledirge is pretty solid too. He has that passion to be a champion. And even as a gym leader, he has that passion. Where Nemona is, you're battling, your rival in Gen 9 is a champion. In Gen 8, it's just a trainer. But Hop plays a very important role because Leon is his brother, and he is the champion. Also, Double Kick isn't exactly great, but I will get rid of Growl. And this quick attack should finish him off. It'll be next episode when we start getting some of my team members. Like, Temple, Roselia, just 2 of them. But it'll help. We'll get our water type and grass type play in the next episode. Well, we'll definitely get our water type. Always like having a fire, water, and grass type. For some reason, this is the only game I've done it with. There's the letter of endorsement to take on the gym challenge. I was actually a bit excited to do this game, you know, knowing you finally will get to see different Pokemon used. You'll see a different generation, different movesets, a better rival, personally. More of a challenge. This game is much more of a difficult challenge than Generation 9. Gen 5 is probably the hardest I've faced. Despite Gen 1, you know, beating the champion by using Struggle and having 1 HP left. Yeah, that'll be a critical thing as well as in this game is the Wishing Star. But I would have to say Gen 5 is probably the hardest generation for me. Even though, as I mentioned, Gen 1, I beat Blue using Struggle. Because all my Pokemon were underleveled heavily. And Blastoise was pretty much carrying because Blastoise was like level 86 or something. I still can't believe I brought a Rattata into the Pokemon League and won with it on my team. Probably the craziest ending I've ever had in a game, or at least one of the craziest. Probably top 10 craziest finishes in a game, in a single game for me. Yep, and we'll get into that in the 3rd episode, which will be up next. But I will not be doing it tonight because 2 episodes is fine by me. Overall, I really like this game and I enjoy playing it. I gave it a solid 9 out of 10. As my rating. And these episodes are not going to be very, like, they're going to be almost similar to a lot of my other Let's Plays and other series that I have in terms of video length. And there's the Dynamax band. We will be using this thing a lot in this game. Yeah, like that. I'll beat you to the station. Like, he's one of those ones that wants to be ahead of you. But that is going to end this episode. But first, TM behind the professor's house. So next time we're really going to get into the good stuff, as in exploring, and catch some of my team members. So, we're going to leave it off here. So next time we will go off into the next area and catch some Pokemon for my team and more for the Pokedex and get some more XP and whatnot. Just kind of, basically the next episode is just going to be get as many team members as you can. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy this episode of Pokemon Shield, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit up the notification bell, follow me on Twitter at RisingFlame2011, check out my other YouTube videos I do have playlists, and be sure everything I've said, it does help a lot. I always appreciate support and feedback. With that, this is NLW saying, catch you guys in the next one.